Miungano ya wahudumu wa afya inatoa taarifa kwa vyombo vya habari huku mgomo wa madaktari, maafisa wa kliniki na wataalamu wa maabara ukiendelea. Aidha, serikali imesisitiza kuwa haina pesa za kugharamia masuala wanayotaka wahudumu hao wa afya na kuwataka warejee kazini. Hem, tusikize yanayojiri.
I think what we are saying is that everything that we have presented to the government in our strike notice are all of them achievable, and in any case, one way or the other, they are in their own blueprints. So we are only asking them to meet their end of promises and also bargain, because we have agreement with them. Now, if they are not willing to implement what they promised Kenyan to enhance services, so we want to say categorically that we are not going to relent. Specifically, the AG statement, which is actually following up a statement by the Kliniki last week, which they are trying to intimidate and cowards that we should not go for protest. We are saying we are not contemners of any court order, and we have not breached any constitution article on the constitution. If there is any, they will have mentioned. So stop fabricating and sending information that are lies. We are determined to bring the change we want. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's have the lab union.
Comrades, power!
Power!
Comrades, power!
Power!
My name is Nicholas Odipo, National Chairman, Kenya National Union of Medical Laboratory Officers. We are here to condemn, in the strongest word possible, the statement of IG Koome. We want to tell Koome that the police have so much work to do than to look after the healthcare workers. Right now, the schools in Baringo, the schools in Samburu, the schools in West Pokot and Turkana are closed. Unfortunately, the IG Koome has never commented on those schools which have been closed because of banditry and criminal activities taking place in those areas. But when healthcare workers who are peacefully demonstrating and exercising their rights as per the Article 37 of the Constitution of Kenya, he comes and starts threatening us. That is, he gets strength in that area. We are telling him tomorrow at 9 a.m. we shall be on the road and we shall sing, yes. We shall use vuvuzelas, yes. We shall use whistles, yes. We shall dance, we shall play music, yes. Make noise, for whatever, and sleep on the road, yes. For whatever thing that will happen. Yes. We will not be coward, and we will do what we want under the Constitution. Thank you.
Viva.
Thank you so much. Comrades, viva!
Viva!
Comrades, power!
Power!
As KMPDU and other civil societies, we've already proceeded to court against the defamatory action and statement that was released yesterday. So I think as a union and as the civil societies will serve the AG onto that, because the IG on that, because it can't contravene the Constitution. Everybody, every Kenyan is below the Constitution, and we are all up to comply. On the flip side, I want to say that the government is the one on strike. All these public health sector unions, KMPDU, KUKO, and KUMLO, we are all saying we are ready to meet. But it's the government that has continuously been on strike. And to make it worse, we saw in Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital, where the hospital decided to import doctors or to import consultants. Today, in the interview that was being done by KMPDC or by Medical Council, all the doctor foreigners that were brought in failed the test, except one. It means that this craft, these specialties that doctors are offering in the different hospitals, the craft that they have mastered over time, they cannot be replaced by picking doctors or picking people on the street or picking quacks everywhere. So it means that when the government is trying to threaten us, they're actually risking the lives of patients. Yes. And we do not know to what extent these doctors who are engaged with TRH risk those particular patients that they are having. So it's very clear. They should know that by the time they're taking ad stands that we have to suspend our strikes before we engage, it is Kenyans who are suffering. Yes. They should also know that it took the Cubans 2 years to be able to practice in Kenya. It is not that easy. And as KMPDU, as all the unions, we have said that there's no amount of threats, no amount of victimizations or intimidation that will make us suspend this particular strike. We will have to sit and have a return to work agreement that actually spells out protections of the collective bargaining agreement that was signed. There is no any other way out of it. They may fire all of us as they have alluded. They may kill all of us. They may try to sack all of us. But we keep on saying that there's nothing other than negotiation that will make it possible to suspend these strikes. Also, what is more valuable is that Kenyans pay taxes to the government. They don't pay taxes to the doctors or to the health workers. And therefore, there's no way government will say that health workers are essential service providers. But we're not anywhere. It is important that for these strikes to end, there has to be priority for health workers. And there's priority for the Kenyans. So this cannot be negotiated. Thank you. Any questions? Tomorrow, 16th, as per the notice that we already provided, we will be on the streets demonstrating. All the health sector unions. I know we'll be joined by our sisters and brothers in the nurses. We're going to be the clinical officers, the laboratory technicians, and the doctors. We will be going down from the park to Ministry of Health and to the Parliament and then to COG. We will even be joined by morticians. So we will not relent. We will not relent. We will be on the streets. If there's any law against vuvuzelas and whistles, we need to be ready for. And we need to take it to court, not just writing statements. Yeah. Let's get at it. Yes, government. Yeah.